Octavia Butler's Kindred. The prologue. I lost an arm on my last trip home. The river. The trouble began long before June 9th, 1976. But June 9th is the day I remember. My 26th birthday. Kevin and I had not planned to do anything. We were both too tired for that. On the day before, we had moved from our apartment in Los Angeles to a house of our own a few miles from Altadena. The moving was celebration enough for me. What's the matter? Nothing. Just struggling with my own perversity. You know, I had half a dozen ideas for that Christmas story yesterday during the move. And none now, when there's time to write them down? Not one. Here. Hell, why'd I come out here? To get more ideas, after all. They come to you when you're busy. I'm doing fiction over here. You put non-fiction over there. And something's wrong with me. What is it? What's wrong? No. Rufus. He's not breathing. You killed my baby. You killed him. Stop it. He's alive. I hope. Oh, Rufus, baby. Mama, what the devil's going on here? What the hell? How did you get over there? Dana, what happened? Are you alright? No. Tell me what happened. How did you move like that? Tell me. What if I knew what to tell you? Dana, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It's crazy. It's all, I don't know. Tell me how you got wet. Start with that. This stuff had to come from somewhere. There was a river. A boy was drowning. I saved him. That's how I got wet. I went back to the first dizziness and remembered it all for him. You don't believe me. You know how long you were gone? A few minutes, not long. A few seconds. Oh no. No, all that couldn't have happened in just seconds. My hand was a couple of inches from you, then you vanished. And I reappeared wet, muddy, and scared to death. I don't know what to think. I'm not sure it matters what you think. It happened once. What if it happens again? I don't think. You don't know. Take it easy. It's not going to do you any good to panic yourself again. Whatever it was, it almost killed me. And it could happen again any time. You're scaring yourself. I don't have a name for what happened to me. I don't feel secure here. If it's real, when it happens again, the boy's father will know he owes you thanks. You don't know that. You don't know what could happen. Hell, I don't blame you for humoring me. I'm beginning to feel as though I'm humoring myself. What do you mean? I don't know. As real as I know it was, it's beginning to recede somehow, becoming like something I saw on television or read about. Like something I got secondhand, or like a dream? You mean an hallucination? Alright. No, I know what I'm doing. I can see. I'm pulling away from it because it scares me so. But it was real. Let yourself pull away from it then. Whatever it was, real or not, let it go. The fire. I tried. But Rufus and his parents didn't settle back and become the dream Kevin wanted them to be. They haunted me. From the second I came back. What if I get dizzy again? What if I fall and crack my skull on the tile? I'll go back to that river. Naked. Vulnerable. Surrounded by strangers. Forget about any more unpacking today. Let's go get something to eat. Go? Yes. Someplace nice for your birthday. I don't want to go anywhere. Why not? Let's go tomorrow. It'll be good for you to get out of here for a while. No. I'd like to place an order for delivery. Feeling any better? A bit. Dana. Rufus? could see the draperies a story below, lighting the night only enough for us to see that they were on the ground, burning some distance from the nearest wall. My hasty act had done no harm. I could go home, knowing that I had averted trouble for the second time. My first trip ended as soon as the boy was safe, just in time to keep me safe. But now, I didn't feel dizzy. The room remained unblurred, undeniably real. What would happen if I didn't go back automatically this time? What if I was stranded here, wherever here was, with no money and no idea of how to get home? Outside the window there were no city lights. No lights at all. Someone should use one like this on you before you burn the house down. I regretted the words the moment they were out. I needed his help. You lay a hand on me and I'll tell my daddy. Don't worry. Don't worry about your father. You'll have plenty to say to him when he sees those burned draperies. But still, his father could have me jailed or shoot me for breaking into his house. Who are you anyway? What are you doing here? His accent was unmistakably southern. If I was in the south, I was 2,000 or 3,000 miles from home. What's your name? Rufus? I tried not to accept it, in spite of his name, his too familiar face, but the child I had pulled from the river could so easily have grown into this child in 3 or 4 years. Look, Rufus, look at me. Have you seen me before? No. Can you remember a time when you were nearly drowned? You were younger, about 5 years old. Do you remember? The river. Drowning. I remember that. And you? I'm not sure if you ever got a good look at me. No. I remember you now. I saw you. That's why it seemed like I knew you. I couldn't remember, maybe because of the way I saw you. I told Mama, and she said I couldn't have really seen you that way. What way? Well, it's my eyes closed. With your eyes closed? It's true. That's the way I saw you after I stepped into the hole. Hole? In the river. I was walking in the water, and there was a hole and I fell, and then I couldn't find the bottom anymore. I saw you inside a room. I could see part of the room, and there were books all around you, more than in Daddy's library. You were wearing pants like a man. The way you are now, I thought you were a man. But this time you look like a woman wearing pants. As long as you recognize me as the one who pulled you out of the river. Did you? I thought you must have been the one. I thought you remembered. I remember. It was like I stopped drowning for a while and saw you. And then Mama was there, and Daddy's gun. Your father almost shot me. He thought you were a man too, that you were trying to hurt Mama and me. Mama said she was telling him not to shoot you, and then you were gone. I asked her where you went, and she got mad. Said she didn't know. When I asked her again later, she hit me, and she never hits me. Where do you think I went, Rufus? You're not going to tell me either. Yes, I am. As best I can. But answer me first. Where do you think I went? Back to the room? The room with the books? Did you see me again? I didn't see you. Am I right? Did you go back there? Yes. Back home to scare my husband. He said I just vanished. But how did you get there? How did you get here? I don't know. I don't know how I moved that way or when it's going to happen. I can't control it. Who can? I didn't want him to get the idea he could control it, especially if it turned out he really could. I don't know. No one. I disappeared, then reappeared. Disappeared. You mean like smoke? Like a ghost? Like smoke, maybe. There are no ghosts. You needed help, I came to help you twice. Does that make me someone to be afraid of? I guess not. You see, I'm as real as you. I thought you were. All the things you did, you had to be. And Mama said she touched you too. She sure did. The soreness confused me. The woman's attack had come only hours ago, but the boy was years older. Somehow, my travels crossed time as well as distance. The boy was the focus of my travels, perhaps the cause of them. He had seen me in our living room. He couldn't have made that up. But I had seen nothing. Mama said what you did after you got me out of the water was like the second book of Kings. The what? Where Elisha breathed into the dead boy's mouth and the boy came back to life. Mama said she tried to stop you doing that to me because you were just some nigger she had never seen before. But then she remembered 2 Kings. She said I was what? Just a strange nigger. She and Daddy both knew they hadn't seen you before. That was a hell of a thing for her to say right after she saw me save her son's life. Your mother always called black people niggers, Rivers? Sure, except when she asked company. Why not? I'm a black woman, Rufus. If you want to call me something other than my name, that's it. But look, I helped you. I put out the fire, didn't I? Yeah? Alright then. You do me the courtesy of calling me what I want to be called. Now, tell me, when the drapery started to burn, did you see me the way you did when you were drowning? I didn't see you until you got here, but I was so scared, kind of like when I was drowning. I thought the house would burn down, and it would be my fault. I burned the stable once. To be continued.